Welcome to the BAM podcast. That's right, BAM, business and money instead of bitching and moaning. This is the 2.0 version of the top 3 podcast, True Underdog. This will give you an inside look at building a business, overcoming business and personal issues, and most of all, not bitching and buying into this bitch-ass cancel culture lifestyle. I'm tired of it. I'm sure you're tired of it. Take it from me, who I've built 3 companies and have done over $1 billion in sales in my time. You're going to hear from cool-ass guests as well on my show. You have 0 time to bitch, time to make your move. Let's fucking go. Bam! Bam! Jason Waller here with the BAM podcast. That's business and money. And I want to talk about business and mindset. That's right. For the listeners out there, let you know I'm starting my new coaching. I got a new program out there. So if you're tired of losing, you're tired of struggling, you're tired of getting up every morning, you feel like it's just fucking repeat, it's driving you crazy, it's doing all those things, you need to DM me on Instagram, Jason Waller BAM. You need to look at joining the BAM coaching. That's right, business and mindset coaching program. It can apply to anything in life, business, relationship. I will give you the goods. I built 4 companies worth tens of millions of dollars. The last one worth $1 billion. Almost took the company public. Have 2 top 5 podcasts that I've created and a best-selling book. Didn't go to college. Learned everything by busting my ass and building businesses. I want to share my knowledge, my wisdom with you. So in order for me to do that, you are going to have to DM me on Instagram, or you're going to have to email me and see if you can get the link and join the program. And I want to be able to help people out and let them tell their story. So I wanted to throw that out there because the BAM podcast is now going to be help pushing for the BAM coaching, business and mindset. Now, with that said, today's episode is going to be ruthless. Why do you need to be ruthless? Well, because today's world is soft. People are soft. Businesses are soft. Society is soft. There's no more accountability out there. Nobody wants to be accountable for anything. Nobody wants to take responsibility for anything. Nobody wants to take to the next level and go, hey, I've got to be better. Everybody just is either points the finger or they just tout themselves so much and don't want to learn. They don't want to grow. They don't want to self-improve. They struggle with that. So my question is, what are you going to do to become the best version of yourself you need to be? What are you going to do to be the best version of yourself you can be? You're going to do self-improvement classes or coaching like I just mentioned, right? But you need tools. You need tools for your business. You need tools for your relationship. You need tools for your job. You've got to be ruthless in your decision-making and quit pondering. I did an episode recently where people don't make decisions. They just sit in the mud and they're like waiting. Bam! You ain't got time to wait. You got 0 time to wait. The time is right. Bam! Now, I ask people like this. Look, there are people who visualize, they got vision, and people that build a rocket, right? Think maybe you're working for a company right now, and you're not the one with the vision, but you're on a rocket. There's a team or a CEO or a founder, a leader that has the vision. And then they've got a couple leaders around them in this company you're working for. They've got drive, so they're driving the rocket. So you got vision, which builds the rocket or builds your business. You got drive, which drives the rocket or drives your business. And you get a choice. You can sit over here and watch that rocket go to the moon, go to Mars, go everywhere else. That business to grow, scale. That's what I'm trying to explain. Or you can jump on that ship and be a part of that and be a part of that machine to get it there, a part of that growth, a part of the build, a part of the fuel for it, be a part of that system, right? BAM also stands for building a machine. It takes several people and pieces to do that. So you get on there and then you can be proud and be like, I'm building this machine with this team. I don't need to be the one who had the vision and sitting at the cockpit. I don't need to be the biggest driver, but I'm a part of this. I am a cog in a wheel on a tire, on a truck, on the road, or you are a cog in the system of this rocket ship flying to the next, to Mars or Jupiter, or wherever it wants to go. You have different attributes. So what you need to do is you need to decide if you're on your rocket ship and you're helping build this rocket ship and drive this rocket ship, then you're part of that success story. You need to be all in, pouring and trying to better yourself for that rocket ship or that business. Okay. Yeah. When I say that you've got to, self-improvement, that's not just for entrepreneurs and owners. That's for any position in the job. Go through the whole org chart in the business that you're in, and everybody can have some self-improvement to replace and grow and elevate themselves and those underneath them. That's a fact. Then you get those other bam that sit over there, and they're like, bam, that rocket ship, they're this and they're that, and that's bullshit. The excuse makers, the whiners, the bitchers, the negative haters, the ones that, you know, your success is their failure. They're bam hating the world. They want to blame everybody else for their problems. They get jealous when they see success. They're like, oh, I bet that bam does this. That's what bam you get on the people that don't want to get on a rocket ship. Okay? So I gave you the first version of you getting on the rocket ship. I gave you the version on the rocket ship. What about those that create the rocket ship? Maybe you're the vision. You got to build that rocket ship. You've got to put a plan in place and build it. Then you've got to find drivers. You can't fly that on your own. You've got to build a great team around you. And you got to bring team people around you that have attributes that you don't. Skill sets that you don't have. You'll bring it into your team to make you the Avengers and to take this rocket ship to the next level. In order to do that, you've got to take risks on people, and you've got to coach people, and you've got to bring them onto your team, and you've got to get them to believe. Job for 3 reasons. 3 reasons. 1, they see opportunity. They see an opportunity to grow with accolades, skill set, education, all of that. That is 1. 2 is the money. People think money's first. It's really not. Money's usually the second reason. It's money. People want to make as much money as they can in most cases. And 3, it's culture. They believe in what they're doing, and the culture is amazing. Those are the 3 reasons why people will jump on your rocket ship and help you go to the moon. You want to empower your employees to be part of the success. You want to show them where the destination is, and they want to be able to see that. You get those other haters out there that don't want to do it, and those are the ones you have got to be ruthless with, okay? So if they're out there and they're wasting your time getting on the ship, pissing all over the place, not making decisions, being cancerous to everybody, complaining, not doing their job, finding reasons to not succeed, all of the above, not everybody can be an entrepreneur. You need all of the pieces to get there. You need all of the team to get there. The CEO, the entrepreneur, he's usually the vision. He's the inspiration and the motivation to get it done. He needs other people. He needs people to help drive it. He needs people to help extend it, build it, scale it, grow it. That's why you need to choose in life and in business. You're like, hey, am I getting on this rocket ship that I believe in? I see opportunity. I'm able to make money, and I'm able to I believe in the culture, and I believe in the product, and I believe what they're doing. 1 way. Or make your own. 2 ways. What I can't have you do is sit on the sidelines and bitching and whining and finding excuses and hating on those that are out better than themselves. Anytime you attack or hate on somebody, you're really hating on yourself. You're just putting it out on somebody else that you're insecure or jealous about because you wish you were them. As you got to be ruthless to say, no, I don't want to be around negativity. I don't want to be around posers. I don't want to be around wannabes. I don't want to be around haters. I don't want to be around people that just fucking bitch and moan all day. I want to be around winners. Because I don't care what anybody says. There are winners and there are losers, and you get to choose if you're a winner or loser. Nobody else. So don't make a excuse. You choose it. What defines a winner? Is it the opportunity? Is it the accolades? Is it raising the bar, leveling up? Is it the money? Is it the culture? What makes you happy? Find that. Jump in it, jump in it, jump in it. Make it better, make it better. That is a What's a loser? Loser's someone who can't find happiness because they're too worried about hating on everybody else and jealous that they don't have what everybody else has. You got to be ruthless. You can't sit around and make excuses. Excuses need to get the out of the way. You got to be tough. Easy never works. Everything that is valuable in life is hard. You know, once you get to the top, you can't stop there. You've got to continue to elevate yourself and elevate those around you. You got to continue to feed that machine, your body, your mindset. You've got to feed it and fuel it every day. Don't make excuses. Don't listen to the haters. Focus on what you're great at. Not everybody knows everything. That's how this works. That's why you got to be around people that can elevate you. You've got to have coaching. You've got to be willing to take constructive criticism, encouragement. You got to be willing to put a map together, a plan together. You got to be willing to execute those goals and be accountable for those goals. You got to connect with them. You can't run from your battles. That's what cows do. You run right through them battles. That's what buffaloes do. It's a storm. You can hit that storm right in the face. You're like, all right, where's it at? Let's go. I love exuberating my energy and wisdom to people. That's why I do the podcast. I love gaining wisdom and energy from people that I interview. That's why I do the podcast. Why am I going to do the coaching? Because I want to spend time helping people. But you've got to be ruthless in your decision making. You can't sit around and ponder it. You got to be ruthless and get rid of those negative people around you. You got to be ruthless in believing in yourself and quit letting the world dictate who the fuck you are. I want you to be able to yell like I'm yelling, to scare that weakness and scare those doubts out. Get the fuck out. It's like the devil. Go. Whatever decision you make, you go all in on it. Then it's not the wrong decision. It's like poker. And you fucking feel like calling the bet and fucking seeing the flop. Then call the bet and see the fucking flop. You don't know if 10-10-3 comes out, or you don't know if fucking King Jack Ace comes out. That's how I play my life. I'm very, 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 gambling on myself, and believing in myself and, sacrificing everything, going all in on myself. That's just who I am. I'm willing to bet everything every single time. And you've got to have somewhat of that mentality in order to do the things you want to do and have the life you want to have. And you've got to be willing to take that shit right on the chin and be fucking ruthless and shake that shit off and keep plowing through where you want to go. You have got to find a collective group in business or in relationships that want to do the same things, that have the same aspirations and goals that you do. It's very important. And there's opportunity everywhere. Especially today's world, where a lot of these motherfuckers are lazy and won't work. You got an edge on them. You're one up. If you do some self-improvement, you do some coaching, you do some fucking reading, you fucking take some chances, you're going to be 2, 3, 5, 10 times up on these motherfuckers. And then they'll be talking about you. You earned your shit. It wasn't given. You got to be able to shut things off. And I want you to sit down and think, if you're at home or you're driving and you're listening, and I want you to really, 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 really think about your career or your relationships. Where are you at with them? Are you happy? If you're not happy, what can you do to change them? If there's things you think you can't do to change them, you're fucking wrong. You can. You can do anything you want to change it. You can't be the best version of yourself until you love yourself and you get all that shit healed and you're able to figure things out on your own before you need to be codependent. Trust me, I've been codependent before. You don't want to be codependent. You want to be independent, and then you want to be able to bring people around you where they're independent and everybody elevates, relationship-wise and business-wise. But what you can't do, listen to the haters, the complainers, the bitchers, the whiners. You need to be ruthless to them and cut them off. Bam!